So let's address the elephant in the room.
Big one.
Buyer's agent commissions, right?
Yep.
It's been a big source, I feel like, in the media with all the
Yeah.
National Association of Realtor
Yeah.
changes.
Yes. All over the news, all over social media, and putting you in a total panic.
Would you agree that most people don't really not only understand what it means, but never have understood what it means, especially now that it's all over the news?
Yeah. And what you really get out of paying an agent commission.
Yeah. Really, every state functions so differently, right? And Michigan doesn't
Right.
work the same way as California.
Right. Because this was a national thing. This was not something just in Texas.
It was. And so as Texans, we were kind of already doing things the way the National Association of Realtors wanted it to be done.
Yes.
But a lot of states were not. And so this has become a big media thing of whether buyer's agents should be paid by the seller.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's become this thing where we can't advertise it on our MLS anymore, and we have to take a lot of extra steps to call and find out if these buyer's agent commissions are being paid.
Right, which is part of paying your buyer commission to
Yes.
your agent. But rather than just not putting in the MLS and advertising more and having to call and all that, nothing else has changed.
Nothing else
It's been
has
that way
changed.
this whole time.
And I have sellers ask me when we sit down and meet,
Yeah.
Why should I pay the buyer's agent? What is the benefit to me? Why isn't the buyer paying their own agent?
Yeah.
Well, the first simple truth is most buyers can't afford it.
No, and you're going to be put in a situation too where you're selling a home and then you still have to go buy a home and you want, I don't know. To me, it's do unto others as you want to be done to yourself.
Yeah.
So
put yourself in someone else's shoes.
Yeah, you're going to be put in a situation where you have to go buy a home and you have to consider if you're going to have to pay your agent.
Absolutely. And if you've got these slew of buyers out here that can't afford to pay a buyer's agent, and you're not doing it, but your neighbor's doing it, they're gonna buy your neighbor's home.
Yeah, it's gonna gain more attraction to your home.
It is. It's like any marketing. It's like professional photography. It's like staging your home properly, making sure it's clean, doesn't have a funny smell. Paying a buyer's agent commission to me just goes along in that. My sellers aren't really fighting it. Are yours?
No.
Yeah.
No, we've had conversations. There's been a little tiptoe into the water of maybe I do, maybe I don't. But at the end of the day, you have to understand what you are paying for on both ends.
I've got 5 listings sitting on the market right now that are paying buyer's agent commissions that are slowly moving.
Yeah.
I just am afraid of what could happen if they weren't paying the buyer's agent commission. That's the first question I get from a buyer's agent when they're coming to show one of my listings is,
what does our broker do?
What are we paying?
Yep.
So really we haven't done anything differently. I think business is normal and we're going to take care of you either way.